All right, hey, Jordan. All right, this is the Still Confused podcast. I think it's like part 2 of episode 1.
Still confused.
Still confused. We're gonna be talking about a few different topics where we are just confused about shit.
Confused.
And we're gonna start with pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
I think it's a good place to start because it's very personal, right?
Of course.
A lot
Everyone
of
is
people
number one.
are pissed off about certain things.
Sure.
And other people may not give a fuck, right?
I agree.
But you have a lot.
I have a lot.
You have a lot of
I'm like
pet
Larry
peeves.
David with the pet peeves.
You have a lot of pet peeves.
I have a lot of pet peeves. And what's weird is I'm a really happy, easygoing person.
Yes.
But
Right.
there's certain shit in society
Just
that
grinds your gears.
just drives me nuts.
I know.
So
Why don't you start?
I'll
have a
be
few
happy to
that
start.
really
I'll be
are-
happy to start.
right.
And I guess what I'm confused about is like how these people exist. Like, so the first one, I'll start in fucking order of
Please do.
importance. Okay.
Please do.
The first one, getting in the goddamn elevator when I or someone else is
Trying to
still
get
in the
out.
elevator. Right.
Yeah. Maybe they're in a rush.
Are you from a different planet?
Probably.
If you're in a rush,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Sure.
But you acknowledge it.
Hey, I'm in a
You
rush.
say, "Hey, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that."
So it's okay.
By the way, you're in a rush. What are you getting there fractions of a second?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's huge for me. It's
Okay.
like basic manners.
I agree with
shit
that.
like that, right?
100%.
The second one, which is I guess equal to it, when someone doesn't say thank you when you hold the door open.
Big. I always say.
Drives
hit 'em with
me-
you're welcome.
Oh, I do. You're welcome every time.
Always.
You're welcome.
Hold the door open.
You're welcome.
You look at them for a little bit.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Right.
I hate that.
Yeah, for sure.
The
Slap
third-
them on the way out.
Which is just as rude but a different category. The people that think the gym is their living room. There's a fucking couple in this building and they bring a boombox, a huge
Bigger
fucking
than this?
boombox. Like 8 of those. And they blast
On the
trash.
on the eucalyptus.
Just-
What is it? Elliptical.
Elliptical?
Yeah.
No, they're not on the elliptical. They're like
okay.
squatting.
Squatting.
They're like spotting each other, right? And that's fine. It's a gym. You can go spot each other. But like, why do you
Bring a whole speaker?
what is going on in their minds that they think everybody wants to listen to their shitty
I think
music?
it's just lack of self-awareness or lack
For
of
sure.
really giving a fuck.
Well, you just don't give a fuck about other
But
people.
wouldn't you put that person in the same category as like talking on speaker, right? Like in the middle of a supermarket or whatever, like their phone's on speaker.
Yeah, I don't understand those people
The
either.
same type of.
People that fight. And like I was in Walgreens, and this
Yeah.
girl was in like a screaming fight with her boyfriend.
On speaker?
Step outside.
Right.
Leave the store.
No. No.
Just, she's like, baby, I didn't do that. Oh my God. Like, take it outside.
Step outside.
Step outside.
How about that?
Go outside.
Cash me outside.
And for the people that bring a boombox to the gym, there's this crazy fucking invention. It's called headphones.
Yeah.
They've come a really long way with them. No one needs to hear your fucking music.
It's like a Barry's
It's just
Boot
a
Camp.
blatant... But Barry's Boot Camp, what do you mean? That's a class.
But like a loud music, like a
No,
big
that's
speaker,
different. You're-
everyone,
no, that's
It's
different.
like their own Barry's Boot Camp in the middle of the gym,
Right.
like with no regard for human life.
And everybody I talk to, because I'm like
Also
the
hates
fake
that.
mayor of this building, I
Yeah.
talk to everybody about all this
You are
stuff.
the mayor of this building.
I'm no one knows who I am, but I am. Everybody hates it. Everyone's like, what fucking assholes. But for some reason, I get none of us. I'll talk to fucking everybody in the gym but them.
Well, maybe they're just putting up a front. You maybe already spoke to one of them.
No, I haven't.
You know for sure?
Yeah, I know for sure.
You know what they look like?
Yes, I know what they look like.
Maybe you're distracted by the boombox.
No, I know what they look like.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I see him
We should go find them.
all the time.
Episode 2.
He's a big dude.
Track him down.
I'm not saying shit.
All right.
Yeah. The fourth one, totally different subject, but corporate jargon. I don't know where we got to like the point where we just like in the corporate world turned into like completely different human beings. The whole like, all right, we're just gonna put a pin in it till we come up for air here. We're just gonna circle back on that. I'm gonna make sure that my team and I are aligned, so we're all aligned with the initiatives here. Like, Who fucking talks like that? Like, why you fucking talk? I think it's so goddamn annoying.
What are the?
I fucking hate that.
There's one where like the polite way of saying like what the fuck are you talking about in an email. What's the way to do that?
Oh, I don't know.
Hold on.
I usually just say,
good ones on here.
I'm confused. What are you talking about?
Have you ever hit anyone with like, as per my last email?
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
of course. As per our last discussion.
Absolutely.
It's like, it's the classic.
100%.
But there's like a whole world of like, there's like English,
Yes.
and then there's like corporate jargon.
Yes.
I'm very curious, I guess, if do you think like other cultures do that?
Have
Like, do you think of like,
corporate jargon?
yeah, you think of like work in Japan? Like they're like, oh, we're gonna circle back?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I feel like there's less bullshit in other workplaces, like in India or like China, Japan.
Well,
like
it's a lot
those
more, I
places.
think, about respect.
Like, I don't think they have water cooler talk over there. You know?
Well, people drink water.
Yeah, but like
What do you
they
think?
don't
They're just
talk
silent
over
at the water cooler?
it. Maybe.
Maybe.
They have turns, maybe. 'Cause
Maybe.
of COVID or something.
Well, COVID's only been
But
around the
maybe they
last
have-
2.5 years.
I'm just saying, I feel like they work. You know, there's no like jargon.
There's no
like,
right,
crazy,
right.
like,
Hey,
maybe-
fantasy football,
Right,
fucking
right,
yeah.
right.
It's about fucking work.
Hey, what are you doing this weekend? No,
No,
that doesn't exist.
that doesn't exist.
No, not at all.
I'm
Straight to work.
I'm working.
Straight
That's
to
what
work.
That's
You
what I'm
catch me at work. Rick.
Jordan, you called me at
me
you
at
called me at work.
You're gonna have to call me back. You called me at
You
work.
called me
I'm-
at work.
It's the perfect time to actually be chatting with you, right? Like,
That's why I'm calling you, because you're at work.
So I have a couple pet peeves.
Okay, please go.
A lot of them revolve around traveling.
I know you're a big airport.
I am
yeah.
very confused about the lack of innovation in just airports, airplanes, the whole travel in general is just mind-boggling to me. The fact
It is.
that my grandfather, 50 years ago, could have hopped on a plane and get to New York in the same amount of time that it does for me to hop on a plane today is mind-boggling.
But if you think about like 50 years is not that much time.
It is, though. In this technology age, it's massive.
I guess.
We went from cassette players to iPhones.
Well, the planes have gotten nicer.
Nicer. I still don't have room for my carry-on.
No, there's no room for your car.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I'm allowed to bring one carry-on.
What's wild?
It's included with my priority pass on American Airlines. I get on the plane, there's no room to put it.
What's crazy is, and I know
absurd.
they would never do this because it's just socially like this can never happen. But okay, I'm 165 pounds,
Yeah.
right? And my carry-on,
Oh,
let's say
you're
it's
saying
20 pounds,
weight
right?
limit, a total
So
combined weight.
we're at 185
I like that.
pounds, right?
I like that.
The guy next to me is 350.
Right. He shouldn't be allowed to carry
If
on.
if my bag goes over
He's
5
over.
pounds, I'm paying.
Right.
He's 9 of my fucking bags,
Right.
right? Like
I agree with that. A total weight combined.
total weight,
You and your bag.
total weight.
Right? So maybe it's like a total...
I think total weight's totally
you know,
fair.
300, 250, right? You weigh 190, 180.
Would never fly today.
You can bring a 70-pound bag.
Yeah, the discrimination. It would never fly. The best thing that
true.
we ever did
That's
for
true.
society
Yeah.
is ostracized smoking. Right
On the planes?
No, in general, we basically made it socially unacceptable to smoke. And guess
sure.
what happened? People stopped smoking.
Yeah, but not
you can never
these.
you can never go like, dude, don't fucking eat that.
But now they smoke vapes.
Now they smoke vape. But I say to you all the time, what are you doing with that thing?
I know.
Yeah.
I should stop.
You should stop.
Eventually. But
Sure.
I do like try to sneak these on the plane sometimes. You know, like I'll like
Like Harold and Kumar in Guantanamo Bay?
Like, you know, like hide it through my like sweat.
It's like it's a bomb. Oh my god, he's got a bomb.
Look, if I'm gonna deal with not having to bring my carry-on and my flight's delayed, there's no pilots, it's absolutely absurd. Like, I'm gonna do what I want on the plane.
I have a random question to you.
Yes.
Totally off topic.
Yes.
Well, not totally. Do you think that the way the plane is set up and the lingo they use is going to start to get canceled?
What? Give me an example.
Like, people are of different classes.
No, I mean, look, you're paying for it.
I understand that.
You're paying for it.
I understand that.
Right. So
I think it's potentially on the list of things to get canceled.
Well, that's why they don't say like master bedroom anymore.
Right. And I think in a deck of cards,
It's like grand room or something.
it's the primary.
primary bedroom.
Primary.
Primary bedroom.
So I think also
So
like a
primary
deck,
class.
primary class.
Primary class.
I think like the deck of
I would
cards,
say primary class.
like a king being over a queen.
Right.
That's gonna go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So why don't we just make the seats on the plane like a deck of cards?
What am I like? The Jack of Spades.
Yeah, exactly. Back in there, now boarding.
Now boarding
Jack of Spades.
Ace of Spades.
Yes. All the way in the back. No, it is mind-boggling to me. It really is.
It is,
and
it
especially when they change your gate at an airport. Like, why can't
And
they
you gotta
just
sprint?
maneuver? It's always at the other side.
You're
Always
particularly
at the
unlucky.
other end.
You're particularly unlucky.
I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm a good traveler. I feel like this is commonality amongst.
I guess
amongst
it is.
everyone.
I get lucky with the logistics behind the travel.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of logistical issues. Being up in that death tube, though.
Did you see Top Gun?
I didn't.
You did not see
I did
Top
not
Gun.
see Top Gun.
I saw the most recent Top Gun,
Yeah.
and that's what really got me going
People
about
love
the
it.
planes, right?
Yeah.
The government has planes that can go fucking faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah, well, it's all about money.
Mach 10,
It's
Mach
all
5,
about money.
Mach
Those
this, Mach
to
that.
build those planes, it
I have
costs.
Mach razors. We don't have a Mach plane. It takes me
Well,
fucking 4 hours.
the tech
to
is
get to
out
New
there.
York.
The tech is out there.
So
but we-
implement it. I'm confused.
too
about
expensive.
it. Why? They're doing it
because
on
it
purpose.
costs so much money.
They do it on purpose.
Why do they want to get you there slower?
Yeah, they want to herd you. They just want to control you. If people were just flying everywhere, this and that, it wouldn't make any sense.
I believe a lot of the whole like.
Let's just put it to you this way: if they offered a mock flight to New York, where I didn't have to deal with any bullshit, I don't
Sure.
know if you could put a price on that.
Well, you can. It's a private jet. It costs about $20,000 each
Okay,
way.
I guess so. Jet Setter, right? There's an app for that.
Yeah, there's an app for that.
Yeah,
there's an app for that.
everything
There is an
nowadays.
app for everything.
Everything
There-
you want, no matter what.
Nothing's too small.
Nothing's
or
too
big.
small or big.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can get, I'm Task Rabbits. I'm gonna come over and build my fucking wardrobe today, right now.
You can do anything.
Anything.
You really. It really is wild.
Yeah.
If I was like, hey, I want to find grannies that are into foot jobs,
Yeah.
I can be like, let me look it up
Right away.
Find 100 of them in this
Well,
radio.
that was the thing, is that back in the day, if you didn't know a certain skill,
No,
had to-
you just-
had
that
to
was it.
find someone
That was it.
That did. Oh, do you speak Spanish?
You went to the library,
or do you know how
and
to
you
build this?
learned
right?
what you needed to learn to get the
Exactly.
answer.
You studied, or you just didn't do it.
Right.
Now you can just do whatever you
I
want.
think
You can try it.
it's one of the worst, and I guess that pulls us into our next convo, which is Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
I think they ruined life,
But just-
everything is fucked because of them.
because of Gen Z.
I think so.
Just to clarify, we're millennials.
We
right?
are millennials.
The oldest millennials are about 40 now.
I think so.
Right?
I think
the youngest
so. Yeah.
are about 27, 26.
Right.
So we're talking about Gen Z, which they're about 25 now, 24, some of
Mm-hmm.
the oldest ones. But you think about 5 years, not
Not a lot of time at
a
all.
lot of time at all.
I know.
Huge difference.
The biggest difference.
Huge difference.
And that's something I'm so confused
Massive.
on. Is their parents were raised in the 80s or whatever, 70s maybe, some of them, like, they didn't grow up
No.
like this.
No.
Where did this come from? This human being,
the
this
disconnect.
breed, like, this monster.
species.
Yeah, like this
The
species.
species.
Like, by the way, side note, not really a monster thing, but like, I know I was showing you the other day this video that they make, the day in the life
Oh, yeah.
thing. Yeah. Woke up at 9:30 because I was feeling ambitious today, and then basically just like started my day with like a little bit of a workout, and then after my workout, I
latte.
had a chai tea latte, and I made this beautiful little adorable avocado toast. After that, it was time to get a little bit of work done because I was just really feeling ambitious today. So I got a couple of emails done, made some content, and then I walked to Starbucks because I was just really vibing and like I just felt like fuck it, like facts. And then like after that, I met my friend for some tacos and margs. Don't tell anyone. Came home, did 2 more things for work, put it out an email, binge Stranger Things on Netflix, went to bed. That's my day. Like.
That's Gen Z.
Who are like
That's Gen
is
Z.
you're real human
You're
beings.
recording your
These are
entire
real
life.
human beings.
Yeah.
And I deal with it at work. I won't mention any names, but like I deal with it at work where it's like the slightest thing
Inconvenience.
hysterically cry.
Yeah.
Like I've had actual like crying panic
Very
attacks.
upset.
And it's like this is why you don't always win.
I think the main difference is that we grew up in like a technological boom to where like we remember not having phones.
For sure.
and
We
not
remember
having
like playing
stuff.
outside,
Right.
losing,
Like if
all
I didn't
these
know
things.
where my friends were, right?
You just
I
didn't
would
know.
get on my bike and I'd look to see
Literally.
where the bikes were. Outside someone's they must be at fucking Johnny's. I'm gonna go over to Johnny's.
go to Johnny's.
Mom, I'm going out, and I just left.
Just left.
Now, what do? Snapchat friends.
TikTok.
TikTok. No, I'm talking about the Find My Friends.
Snapchat.
They see exactly where they are.
Right.
They don't even have to go and travel to them. They just fucking look it up and
Well, I think it's really
and they have to ask permission. That's another thing.
which is
you have
yeah.
to, hey, can I come over? Right?
I
You
think
can't just fucking knock on the
you can't
door
just,
anymore.
yeah, there's no like none of that. I used to just walk in my buddy's house, like my neighbor,
walk
like
in.
I just walk in,
Right.
And I think there's something really damaging to like growing up where when your brain is being molded, like these poor young girls, they're growing up in a day and age where like everything that they do is on social media
Yes.
and compared, and they have this vision of beauty and how things are supposed to be, when in reality, like that's not reality. It's a highlight reel. So then it really fucks with them, and there's all these kids now with
Mentally.
all these fucking issues.
Yes.
The depression levels, all
Gen
these things
Z
are like they're through the roof.
They're known actually to be the loneliest generation because of exactly what you're saying.
100%. And I'm sorry, but like the whole like so offended thing and everything, like I didn't grow up that way. I love comedy.
It's walking
comedy
on
runs through my,
eggshells.
you're just walking on eggshells. There hasn't been a good fucking comedy
Yeah.
since the whole super bad run with like Knocked
Yeah.
Up in Those Movies. That was the last of it.
Yeah.
Ever since then, all of it's, I guess, The Hangover. Ever since then, all of it's just garbage.
Yeah.
And no offense to anybody, like I got no hate in any area, but like every single thing that they put out now has to be like, there can never just be like, there's also this and there's this. Everything has to be like,
Okay.
there's one of this person, there's
Right.
one of this person, there's one of this person, like,
Right.
and the jokes can't go any deeper than like, oh, Tommy missed school.
Right.
You know Tommy's late, huh? Like,
Yeah.
it just sucks. There's nothing fucking
it's just,
funny
I mean,
anymore.
watching South Park or Family Guy nowadays, like you just think about how that stuff wasn't canceled back then. I mean,
It's a wild.
that was funny. That was.
But
super
the
funny.
thing is like, anyone who gets it knows what I'm talking about and gets it, and if you don't, I'm sorry, you're the fucking problem.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm only saying this purely out of entertainment and laughter. I have no interest or like meaning of like hurting someone's feelings,
Right.
or like actually like thinking that shit is real.
Right.
It's just funny.
Right.
I think we forgot that like it's okay to have differences,
Right.
and that you don't have to be perfect.
Well, I remember the rule my mom always said to me: "You're not gonna always like what I have to say, but you will respect me."
Because I'm your mother.
Right,
And
because
that's
I
why.
am your mother.
Because I'm your mother.
Because I am your mother.
Exactly.
So I feel like everyone
Doesn't
should
exist
fucking-
today.
No, doesn't exist.
Fuck you, Mom! I'm
Fuck
gonna
you.
take a fucking nap! Yeah, it's just like, it's
They're
just like,
ruthless.
there's
They're
no,
rude.
there's no shame anymore. You walk in the middle of a store, and like, they're literally like, I know I sound so old, these kids are like, in the middle of an aisle, like, they're just like, I would be embarrassed.
Yes.
There's no like shame anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What did you do as a kid that maybe was embarrassing around other people?
Embarrassing around other people, like that I would hold off on doing, or like shit that I would do.
I don't know. Like, I remember looking for like Pokemon, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
running around, like looking for Pokemon and stuff.
Like you thought the Pikachu was real.
Pikachu was real, running around, like playing around, like an imaginary,
playing.
playing
Right.
a game. But like, I was out in the public in a mall, like looking around.
Were
Like,
you a Pikachu? Pikachu?
Hey, where are you?
You did that?
No, not
No,
really.
you didn't fucking do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like hide and tell, like hide and go seek
hide
or
and
something.
hide and tell.
Hide and tell.
Where did you grow up? Hide and tell. Hide and go seek.
Hide and go seek.
You know what's funny? Actually, I don't remember when. Maybe within the last like 2 years, I overheard some kids playing the penis game, and
Oh,
it made me
yeah.
so happy.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so happy the penis
Penis.
game is alive and well. Penis, yeah.
Penis.
I was like, that is amazing.
You know what the modern day version of the penis game is? Can I get a hole?
yeah. Can I get a yeah?
You
Yeah.
used to do that on like a subway train, or I just did that the other day.
I,
Actually.
I never did. You did?
Yeah. Can I get a hole? Yeah.
I know.
Say it real
I never
loud,
did that.
uncomfortable.
I was always like, I was never like, I'm not shy. Like
Yeah.
I'll talk to fucking anyone.
Right.
But I never wanted to like be the person to make like a louder scene.
Unless I was with my friends, trying to impress them.
Yeah.
Then I would like do random shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess speaking the word friends,
Yes.
another big pet peeve of mine,
Yes.
those friends that don't shut the fuck, like they're so nosy.
Oh,
like
wait,
if you
I have-
can't go somewhere,
Yes.
and you're like, hey, I'm not coming. Mm-hmm. A good friend is like, okay, no worries. See you next time.
All right.
Yeah, like, okay, enjoy. The fucking people that are like, well, what are you doing?
Well, what are you doing?
Well, why?
Why not? Why can't you come?
Like, bro, If I
How about-
wanted to come, I would be there.
How about people that have to one up every story?
I can't stand
Can't
that.
stand that, right?
I can't stand that.
Like you're telling a story and they're like, but this one other time.
But
that
this
one
time I fucking did this.
Dude, that sounds
Yeah, like,
really
dude,
cool.
Like,
Like I swear, this last time.
dude,
I did it
like
was
this time I hate that. People that talk about
Horrible.
themselves only and people that need to like trump you,
Yeah.
it's
Here's another one: sidewalk hogs. Right, like a big open sidewalk.
oh,
And there's only
dude.
like two people on the sidewalk, or maybe it's just one person and they're swaying back and forth and you can't get around them.
Yeah.
Or you have the family of four with the stroller and the whole family
The whole
takes up the
fucking
sidewalk.
sidewalk.
I have now risked my life to get in the street to walk around them. I mean, I'm maybe with like my grandma. Or
You
like
never
a
lived
family
in
member.
Manhattan,
I never lived in the actual city.
Okay, so I
It's just
lived-
dangerous.
for sure.
Sidewalk hogs are
I
dangerous
lived in
back
the
then.
city
Over
for 5 years, and not only that, but the people that we called it matrixing, like the people that didn't matrix. Like there are people where like if I didn't do this,
Right, you're
we would
running-
have just
running
bumped,
into, right.
and then every time I'd be
Yes,
like,
I
well,
like
if
that.
I didn't matrix, like we would have
just
bumped.
head-on collision.
Sometimes it's like a grandma,
Right.
Like what am I gonna like
It was
fucking
like a game of
bulldozer?
chicken. That's a
I
very good
hated
point.
that.
I
It
didn't
was
know
like
there
one of the
a
reasons I
term for that.
moved.
I
I
like
couldn't
that.
fucking stand that.
One other one, which actually
Yeah, talk.
close talkers, like if you
Oh,
talk
people that get in your
abnormally
face.
close,
Oh, dude.
you know, like I don't know if they don't hear the sound of their own voice, or they're not. Maybe they don't think they're pronunciating enough.
Pronunciating, yeah.
But when they come up and they're just like talking into my face, I
hate
can't
that.
like back
Like
off.
boundaries, bro.
Back off.
You're
bro.
in my
You know
fucking
what?
space.
People that are close texting, you know, like talking too close to me, can just text me. Just like stand over there, send me a text. If you're gonna
well,
stand
they're not
that
going to
close,
text you if they're in person.
I'm just saying, like, just have a good distance, or don't talk to me at all.
I agree with that.
I don't need you to come up here, be breathing down my neck and shit.
I agree with that.
You could send me a text. You could use an emoji. Probably have a lot more emotion for me that way.
Well, like, I doubt they're going to, like, walk to the other side of the room and text you.
All right,
But I agree with that.
That's pretty much it. I mean, I was
Okay.
looking up some other pet peeves here, but I'm not sure if any of them are really speaking
Well,
true. Not really confused about any of these. Oh, being gluten free just for kicks. That's on this
yeah,
list.
that's a funny one.
That's
a
a
funny
pet
one.
peeve.
Like, eat some gluten, bro.
Eat some gluten.
All right, cool. Well, I think that concludes today, right?
That was a good conclusion
good. That was
of the
good.
first
That was
day.
good. We have so many more topics.
Lots
we have
more topics.
so much shit to talk
I
about.
think we'll bring on some guests.
Of course, there's going to be guests. There's going to be special guests. Probably no one that anyone knows just yet. But
Right.
but
Some surprise guests.
Some big surprise guests.
that'll
Yeah.
provide some insights on maybe some topics that we're a little bit confused about. And by the way, if you're confused about anything, feel free, drop it in the comments. Let us know what you're confused
Yes.
about, because it's not just about us. I'm sure you're feeling the same exact way.
We're supposed to just be a showcase.
The liaison
For the
between
confusion.
the answer
Right,
and the
like-
confusion. Like we are in the middle of that.
So comment.
Comment.
We
like,
got
subscribe.
what's our social gram? Social gram.
our
social gram.
social gram.
Our social gram.
Follow us on the Facebook. It is We Are Still Confused.
It's We Are Still Confused, because Still Confused was
Right,
taken.
right.
Because We Are Still
We Are
Confused,
Still
at
Confused.
We Are Still Confused.
Follow us.
Well, it's not We Are Still Confused at We Are Still Confused.
Right.
It's just
one.
at We Are Still Confused.
Right, just-
which we'll make a post,
Yeah.
all the shit,
You
comment,
can let us know.
let us know. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
I think that's it
That's
for
really
today.
it.
My man.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks for your time.
Appreciate it.
All right, bro.
See ya.